Welcome to Infinity Weekly, everybody, where we troll the forum so you don't have to. Tonight I'm joined with the one and only Chief Administrating Officer for our StarCraft division, Morse. Say hi to everybody.
How's it going, peoples?
Also joining us is Goose. Goose, say a little what's up.
Hello, gentlemen.
Tonight's probably going to be a short weekly. We're going to do this before the B-Team tournament, so there's just a couple things we actually want to go over for everybody. And I just want to highlight, really first off, is the clan war that we had with PMS H2O. This was an amazing series put together by Vampyworm himself. Thank you very much, Vampyworm, for putting this together. I enjoyed watching these matches thoroughly. We had a great showing. We did lose, but I tell you what, PMS H2O, they brought the rain, so to say. So tell us a little bit more about that, Goose and more, since you're a little bit more into that side of Infinity than myself.
All right, I guess I'll take the lead on it. I was waiting for Goose to chime in. Yeah, Vampy did a really good job. He brings a lot to the table with his experience as being an admin and manager for Multitude Gaming before they became defunct, and was able to line that up with some contacts that he has. It ended up being a 5-series clan war, each of them being a best of 3. So we had a platinum player versus a platinum player, and 2 diamonds versus 2 diamonds, and 2 masters versus 2 masters. From our side, we basically, and I apologize, the way it worked was when you won the series, you won a point for your team. So we were playing them along, and we were able to cast 3 of them. We have plans to collect the replays from the others and get those uploaded. If you are interested in seeing the matches that have already been casted, you can check that out. Just check out twitch.tv/infgaming and go to the highlights. It's going to be the top few highlights there. And there's some really, really good games in there. It came down to, despite how everything could have worked out, it literally came down to the last series, and that series came down to the last game, and it was quite a nail-biter. So little spoiler alert, Nurs unfortunately was not able to pull it out, but he did hold off an amazing all-in that last game and was very close to winning it, and then just one misclick. And TVP is very unforgiving.
I have to say the warp in that last game from the Zealots, where he warped them in from the bottom and then brought them in and flanked. Brilliant.
Yeah, to push push out the that all in was it was great.
Small techniques like that.
I taught him that.
Oh, you taught him everything he knows, didn't you?
No, I just taught him the zealot thing.
Oh, you did.
Oh yeah.
Good job, Goose.
I mean, I did not, however, have anything to do with him clicking on that rock. That was all him.
That was me. I was like, get rid of those rocks, man.
Yeah, rocks OP.
Shout out to Nurs, the best rock killer there is, although he disagrees because he didn't even kill the rocks.
Oh my goodness.
We had some really good showings. Lysender did really well. He's somebody who joined us from Multitude Gaming. Oiltown did well as well. No pun. Can't speak correctly. And then of course Nurs competed. We also had INF Sunday and Raven. Raven. I can never.
Revan, I believe.
Revan. Thank you. So congrats to everybody that played. You guys did a really good job. We're proud of you, win or lose. We brought it to them, and we were manner, and that's all I ask. We have fun and that we're polite to our opponents, and we met my goals. It was a great job, guys.
Now, I do believe there's some more clan wars set up in the future. Can you tell us a little bit about that, Morse?
Coming up, we have some people that we're talking with. I actually am waiting to talk with Matthew Boggs, who is the head of the Renegades. We've had some success, and I don't just mean wins, but I mean just like they were very well mannered and everybody had a good time with Warrior Nation. We're also trying to reach out to some of the other communities and clans that run tournaments on Zeke. Kind of just as a bragging rights thing. We're trying to get a hold of some folks at Six Pool Gaming and some stuff like that. We don't have anything that's set in stone right now, but we do have a lot of things that are in the works. So keep an eye out on the forums, talk to your teammates, and if you have a lead, go at it. If we have a lot of plats right now, so Vampy is going to be looking into opportunities for the plats. If you, as a member of Infinity, want to help in and want to chip in and help organize or get some stuff like that going, please let Goose or Vampy Worm or myself or Kaluna know, so we can kind of help you out to make sure that you get everything set up right. But that's one of the great things about Infinity is, for the most part, you're empowered to arrange some things like that. And if if you're not able to get a hold of us and we can't set up an official clan war, there's nothing wrong with setting up a scrim. Scrimmages are really good, and that's something that you, as a member of Infinity, can do on your own without needing a go-ahead from me, Goose, or Vampy, or anybody.
Absolutely. While you're on the subject of leadership and needing new leaders for Infinity, I just want to go ahead and throw out there that our tournament department definitely needs help. We need some people from our community to step up and help us. There's a lot of stuff we're growing immensely like right now, and we just need help in several facets of Infinity. And if you guys can just help us with anything you can, just let Morse, myself, Jerome, Goose, let us know. We'd love to see anybody step up and take us to the future a little faster. Is that possible?
Actually, I'd like Jerome to stop doing things, because all he seems to do is break everything.
Oh my god. Jerome is a good guy. I'm tired of you guys bringing him down all the time. So what? Everything's his fault. He tries.
I just noticed in the forums right before we cast this that Jerome is going to be a jungler for a new League of Legends team that's been created under an Infinity name.
Oh, how perfect!
Yeah, Infinity Bloodlust is their name. So we know now that if they lose, it's most likely going to be the jungler's fault, who is Jerome.
Oh my god!
It's the jungler's fault anyway, isn't it?
Well, it is when Jerome plays jungler. I mean, he's playing the perfect position.
When I play League of Legends, I play support, so it's everybody's fault except for mine. I'm just there to help.
Oh, I'll tell you what, in League of Legends, support, that's a very crucial role. It's if you don't feed your carry, or get your carry fed, rather, and you let him get ganked by not placing wards, yeah, I mean, support runs a lot more emphasis on the game than I think people realize. I just think people, they look at the end of the game and they see the kill-death ratio, and that's all they care about.
I'm all about the assists. I am a hard support. I love supporting.
I love support as well. So
Sona exclusive.
that's all you play? What is that? What's the ringing, Morse?
Sounds.
That was
Her
my
sound.
that was a harp that I have that somebody gave me because I play Sona so much.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, wow. So I don't have anything to say about that.
You heard it here first, guys.
Yeah, Morse has a harp, and he plays it. If you guys haven't noticed in the forums, changing subjects real quick, Izanagi has put out a new top 5 plays, and these top 5 plays are from the Clan War, from my understanding of PMS H2O. They're really well done. If you guys get on the forums, go check those out. Izanagi's doing some great things with those, so give him support, give him a round of applause. And if you have any thing that you think could cut the top 5 plays, send them in. I don't know the address to send that, but I will post that below in the comments below, so you guys can send your plays into him. A little note also, Izanagi has stepped up, and he is going to be leading our casting department for us. So if we have anybody that wants out in the community that wants to become a caster, anybody that's up and coming, contact Izanagi on the forums or on TeamSpeak and let him know. Go ahead, Goose, or Morse.
A quick note, you can send your submissions to him at infgamingtop5@gmail.com, and the recent top 5 is actually a selection of recent activity for the A team, so it's all Platinum Up action, not just from the Clan War.
Okay, so there was Platinum Up there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, sorry to fumble through that there.
No, that's all right. We have our heads in this stuff all day. Yeah, they're doing a really good job. Shout out to Goose and Outlaw and Izanagi and Vampy Worm, some of our more regular casters, but we have room for more. I know there's a lot of folks that have expressed an interest, and helping the casting department out, you don't necessarily have to be a streamer. Izanagi needs help looking through the replays and finding good plays. So maybe your help could be just downloading a bunch of replays and looking through them and finding some good stuff.
Yeah,
so there's a lot of opportunities to step up.
You're absolutely right. I mean, we need help with just data entry stuff on some stuff. You know, we just need somebody to put people's names in certain positions, or somebody to admin a tournament and kind of help people along and tell them, well, you need to do this, or this is how you upload a video. Just people to help with that. Just little things that seem like nothing, but they're really tedious when our caster is having to do all that while they're trying to cast the match.
Adminning a
Not
tournament
only
and
that-
casting it at the same time is pretty hard. Go ahead, Goose. I'm sorry, dude.
No, it's all right. I'd just say not only that, to add on to what you guys can do. Let's get some more people in the community. You guys get out there and recruit, so we can have more people to spread it around a little bit better.
I actually have some thoughts
It's
of it. In the future, just keep in mind that Gazer said this first, that I think there might be a contest coming up about recruitment, but we'll just keep that in the back door for now. Might be some cash prizes involved. But while we're giving shout-outs to everybody, I want to go ahead and give a shout-out to Drakarath. And this man is doing amazing job on the EU side of Infinity.
Amazing.
He's knocking out 50 viewers in his last tournament, which is amazing. I haven't seen 50 viewers on the North American side of Infinity, and we've been around a lot longer than the EU side. He's filled out a 64-person bracket. I mean,
yeah, his tournaments are really strong. He really does a lot. He really does a lot to market those, spamming chats and posting various threads and things like that on Reddit and Team Liquid. Their tournaments are really solid, where comparatively to us, our tournaments could use some improvement in regards to like participation and adminning. Here in North America, our strongest suit is our numbers. We have I updated our Liquipedia page in December, and from October to December, we went from having about 30-something active players to 70-something. The EU side is not experiencing that, unfortunately. They have limited involvement in their practices, and so they're doing a really big push towards here the end of January and end of February for recruitment. So if you have an EU account and would like to practice with them, they practice here in North America on Saturday mornings, and their tournament is on Sunday mornings. I know Synthetic and Euphoria and some other folks have participated in those, and the EU team could really use your guys' help if you have that, and plus global plays coming down the road. So a lot of good things are going to be coming out. But Drakarath and his lieutenant Stygi are just doing amazingly great things.
While you're talking about recruitment, I know we were having some issues the past week with people not being able to sign up for the forums, but I do believe that's already fixed. Is it not, Morris?
Yes, I finally was able to identify some of the problems today. One of them got resolved. We had an issue where it was requiring the activation email. You had to get the link from an activation email in order for you to activate your account. That's no longer required, but we are still having email issues. So if you are using the forums to email somebody, it's not going to work. Send them a private message.
And we're going to look into that further, but if you were having issues with creating an account and becoming a member, that's all fixed now. So go in there, give us your information, and come let us troll you on the forums.
Yeah, and if it's not, certainly let one of us know. You can shoot me an email personally at crmorse1984 at hotmail.com. And although I'm on vacation, I will take a little bit of time out to activate your account or do whatever I can to help you out there.
Speaking of Morris being on vacation, guys, I know he just briefly touched on that, but Morris is off for the next week until, what day you say you're coming back?
I'm coming back on Martin Luther King Day, so that's going to be a week from this Monday, so the 21st I will be back in action.
So I know everybody loves to go bug Morris as much as possible, but if you guys have any questions, let's try to direct those questions to Goose.
Why me?
I don't know.
Why
I just figured
me?
they could bug you.
I say talk to
I think-
Gazer.
Oh, you got me.
Gazer is so available, and you can get in TeamSpeak and just poke him.
No, don't
Make sure-
poke me.
Make sure you know he's in game and just poke him.
Oh my goodness, people
Gotta
do
be
that all the
in-game
time
once.
already. They just poke.
Don't
poke,
do
poke,
it once. do it like 15 times. Like if you have a sentence to send him, send it in like 3-word sentences.
Yeah. If you want to get a quick headshot on and get in a band, poke me 15 times in a row.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do. Oh,
Permaband.
No, I don't perma-ban people. Very rare.
Oh, that reminds me. Going back to our tournaments, we do have an issue right now where some folks have been banned from our tournaments that have since been repealed, but because of a glitch at Zeke, we are unable to actually lift the ban. But please let us know if you're still interested in participating in a tournament, because we can manually add you to a tournament. Just a random thought. I totally forgot about that, and I just realized that I don't even think I've shared that with you, Goose. I'm sorry.
Well, now you did.
There you go. Goose, you have anything you want to add about your A-team?
Other than that clan war, and we'll be back. Don't worry, we'll be back. And I'd like to set something up with them again down the line in the future. And we're always looking for more games. I am talking to a few people at the moment. But if you guys know anyone outside of our community that has a group of players, Plat, Diamond, Masters, Grand, I don't care who it is, bring them to me, man.
Absolutely. Do you tell us a little bit about the invite-only practice?
I am setting up I am blazing the trail to return Team Infinity back to its former days, where we have an all Masters, high Masters Team Infinity, where they're really limited roster. So on my way to go and do that, we are going to get some Masters only practices and scrimmages. And invite only is referring to not just anybody and everybody. I'm looking for those that are close to being promoted, those high diamond players. I don't even qualify for that anymore. But you know, just anybody and everybody who's pushing the brink of the highest level of play in Infinity.
Do you have anything you want to say before we wrap up, Goose?
No, sir.
Morse?
Yeah, just real quick, I just want to say thanks to everybody for all your hard work, and a preemptive thank you for those of you who are going to be stepping up over the next coming weeks. As we mentioned earlier, I'm going to be on vacation. There are a lot of things that I do behind the scenes that you guys probably aren't even aware of, and you might see a few things fall through the cracks over the next week or two, but I guarantee that it's going to be nothing serious. If you notice something that needs improvement, you notice something that could be worked on, don't wait for Goose or me or Gazerbeam to, give you a thumbs up. If it's good, if it's going to be good for the community, if it's going to be good for your team, and like we mentioned earlier, as a member of Infinity, as a gaming community, you're empowered to tackle your own task and your own projects. Don't worry if you're doing something wrong. We'll let you know.
Absolutely. I want to thank Morris and Goose for joining me tonight to get this information to everybody in the Infinity community. If you're not a member of Infinity, go to infgaming.net. Come check us out. We'd love to have you be a part of the show, or not the show, our community. The show is live, so when I stumble through everything, I apologize. I'm not going to edit it. TeamSpeak is infgaming.teamspeak.cc. We'd love you to come check us out there. Love you guys as always, and we'll see you next week.
Olive juice you too.
I'm not going to cut that.